Crazy, crazy, crazy! Hey guys, what's happening? It's Josh. I'm back at you with another video. Here's the thing. Do you have any idea how many times in my life I've been called crazy? Well, I got 10 fingers like most of y'all, and I got 10 toes. Can't see them. I'm not that flexible. And you know what? I've been called crazy so many times I couldn't count them on all my 10 fingers and my 10 toes. But when you guys get done watching this video right here on YouTube or on, Facebook or Instagram or wherever it is you're following me, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this guy has gone totally bat crazy. You know what I mean? So here's the thing. This is my official first segment of my fasting journey, prolonged fasting, okay? Excuse me. So I started fasting, doing what's called a 48-hour fasting, which basically means that I eat one time every 48 hours. And I was getting good results on that. And I follow people like Tim Ferriss. If you're familiar with Tim Ferriss, he's into biohacking, and just a lot of his stuff really intrigues me. So I wanted to see, what he's done is cool, but what can Josh do? What can Josh do to push the envelope while still listening to the feedback that my body is giving me, the feedback the scale is giving me, which is a bad thing, but you still kind of need it, right? How am I feeling? How are my clothes fitting? How am I doing on my overall weight loss journey? And how can I bring that information, that knowledge, that education back to each and every one of you, so that you can see just what you are capable of? Stay tuned. All right, so today is April the 18th. It's a Wednesday. It is very cold outside. It's been that way all week. That's why I'm still rocking the winter coat. It really bugs me that it's this cold. It's like 35 degrees. So it is Wednesday. It is 2:48 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am about an hour and 20 minutes outside of Northwest Chicago. Snow is coming, but I feel amazing. My clarity is fantastic. My focus is fantastic. And if you can't tell, my energy is pretty fantastic. And no, I'm not doing any illicit things, drugs, copious amounts of caffeine or anything like that. In fact, the last time I ate anything was Sunday, the 15th, at 1:45 in the afternoon. I finished my lunch. Previous to that, I broke a 90-hour fast. But we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. Let me repeat that. 90 hours fasted. Felt fantastic. So started doing the 48-hour fast. Felt good. Decided I'm going to push myself. I'm going to push myself even harder. What can Josh do that is just going to make him lose the weight that he wants to do, get where he wants? I have a goal, guys. I got a serious goal. If you're new to the channel, you know that I set a pretty ridiculous goal when I first started my weight loss journey back in 2015. And due to outside stressors and a whole lot of things I won't get into right now, I did not hit that goal. However, I lost 60 pounds in approximately 5.5 months. And if I'm a little fuzzy on that, I apologize. Then, like I said, due to some stressors and whatnot, I kind of went off the ketogenic diet, the ketogenic way of eating. But I kept intermittent fasting, which I think is why I only gained 17 pounds back in about 15 months. So if you saw a couple of videos back, I did like an update, 500 days, literally 500 days off diet and what that had done. 17 pounds. I mean, really, considering, big deal, right? And so now, right now this morning, I weighed myself and I was 228.2 pounds, which is seriously, no joke, the lowest I have weighed since, let me think, at least 2007. So at least 11 years. And I remember that because I used to play in a band, and I remember looking back at a photo that was taken before we played a show. It was actually the first show with our most recent lineup. And that was July the 7th, 2017. I'll show you that photo right now. So obviously pretty heavy there. I don't even really know. Probably 240, 250, somewhere in there is where I'm guessing I was in that photo. And so I'm below that weight now. And I know because I still have that 7 Dust shirt, and it's starting to look like a tent. So I might even have been 260 in that photo. And I really, you know, I got in 2000, I want to say 2011, I got down to maybe about 235. And then on my weight loss journey previously, I got down to 231 even. So lowest I've been in definitely a decade. Very psyched about that. My energy is fantastic, as you can tell. My mental clarity, my focus, all those things are great. I'm sleeping fantastic. I actually lifted weights a little bit last night in a fasted state. And so that's just crazy. All these things that modern mainstream stuff, it's guys, just question everything that you hear, including what I'm telling you. Question it. Seriously, don't use your fully functioning brain and think about some of this stuff, you know? I don't want to go all crazy on you or nothing, you know, but think about how we used to eat thousands of years ago. We would only eat probably every 3, 4, 5 days, depending on, you know, a variety of factors. Now you're saying to yourself, well, yeah, but we didn't live that long. I don't know that that's true. So, big proponent of the ketogenic diet, if you haven't figured that out by now. And if you're not, that's cool. I'm not here to convince anyone that we have the best diet around. I mean, keep watching the video, subscribe to the channel, find out for yourself. Because here's the thing. So let me give you a little bit of background for those of you new to the channel, new to my story, or you need to be brought back up to speed. So when I graduated high school, I probably weighed about 185, 195 pounds. Not really sure because, you know, high school seniors just don't care. That was in 1996. Well, when I was 19 or 20 years old, I kind of said, you know, I'm getting kind of chubby. I want to lose some weight. So what did I do? Well, I did the same thing as every other person out there. I started doing low fat, and I upped the carbs. Well, guess what happened? I gained weight, and I got depressed, and I got upset, and then I got pissed off. And when you get pissed off, what do? You throw in the towel, and you're like, screw it. So you start eating even worse, and you start down this cycle. So for years, literally since I was 19 or 20 years old, I've been trying to lose weight. And the ketogenic intermittent fasting diet is the only thing that has worked for me, that I can say works for me. I've continued sticking with the keto diet. I started back on the keto diet about, I want to say like right around the 1st of March. I didn't start shooting any video really right away. When I shot my 500-day update, I was already on keto for maybe about 10 days or so. So you didn't miss nothing really. For me, getting into ketosis is really easy because I know how to do it. And so I'll shoot another video if enough people ask. But basically, if you just want the 30-second version, the quickest way to get into keto is, you know, cut your carbs way down. Make sure you're getting your electrolytes in. And I'm talking like a teaspoon of sodium, a teaspoon of potassium in about a liter of water. Start drinking that. Sip it through the day. I don't suggest chugging it. The taste is not the best, but, you know, you've enjoyed all your calories for far too long, right?
You know what? Maybe everyone should sit down.
You're here because you want to learn how to lose some serious weight. So, so yeah, make sure you get your electrolytes, your potassium, your sodium. I'll put a little link below, or like, you know, a little note below on how to mix it up. And basically, you know, just skip breakfast. Do that for a day or two. And if you got the willpower, if you got the stamina, if you got the mental strength, then skip breakfast and lunch. Do that for like 2 days and get that electrolytes in you so you don't get the so-called keto flu, which I've never had, so I don't know what it's like, because I, again, used my fully functioning brain and knew that I was going to be losing electrolytes. You know, here's what I'm telling you. If you are going to start a diet, and I don't care what kind of diet it is, and you don't spend at least 2 to 3 hours researching the crap out of it, And I'm not talking about just, you know, random YouTubers' opinions like me. I mean, I appreciate you watching this, and, you know, give me a thumbs up if you appreciate my transparency. But I recommend you, like, you know, go find out some actual scientific studies, some research, some, you know, spend the time and figure out if it makes sense for you. Because that's how we started this video. I was being accused of being crazy. So, this is video 1 of what's going to turn into a series. I don't know how long it's going to be. I appreciate you taking the time to watching this. Listen to this crazy guy ramble on. So if you haven't already, for whatever strange reason, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click the bell for notifications. Like this video. Leave me your comments. Even if you think I'm effing crazy, leave your comments below. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Not so I can sway you to my way of thinking, but just so I know what people are thinking. You know, what works for you? What have you tried? What do you want to do? What is your purpose? What is your why behind wanting to lose weight, get healthy, change your life? I look forward to seeing your comments and seeing you on the next video. Take care.